All right. Welcome to the long overdue week 3 and 4 Delta catch up recording. Fortunately, OBS just crashed on me halfway through the previous recording. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, how confident I feel in doing another one, but let's give it a go. So, week 3, the keynote was opening of the heart, transparency of the heart, and freeing the dream. And that week, I had yet another most profound experience. I honestly can't believe how thick and fast they're all coming out. And that's why I love Delta so much. So, my brother, who I haven't seen in 22 years, came to visit us for the first time. And before, like, whenever I kept in touch, I never missed him because I have no idea about him as a person. The last time I've seen him when we were kids. And then when I left Russia. So, he finally came to visit us here, where my family lives with me in Vanuatu. And I didn't know what I was missing. Honestly, it's not until we sat down at the dinner table all together for the first time in 22 years as a family, and I was just overcome with emotions. Previously, I have to admit, like, whenever there was talk about, opening the heart and stuff, and I'd always descend into this area, it was numb. I couldn't really feel anything. I was alive and energetic and open and wasn't really a cold person, but yeah, didn't really feel much there until that time when we sat down as a family, and I was just overwhelmed with emotion. Till this day, I feel like the vortex of energy here is spinning. Like that's it. The right way to describe it is heart opening is what happened. I didn't know what I was missing, and it's not like my brother left and now I'm missing it again. No, it's just it had to be like this kind of energetic completion or something that had to happen. So it was really special. And like as if that isn't enough, and it's already tremendous once in a 3 decades of my life experience. That same week, just as soon as I hang up with a Delta call, as you know, and every Delta call we switch positions. But as I step into the free in the dream position, and I was in the money retreat all weekend that weekend, and I was getting a bit of sport coaching. And the lady there asked, "Look, if you could wave a magic wand and have absolutely anything you want, what would you like?" And because it's already, we were deep into the transformation process, it was like a lot of soul searching, a lot of digging. So it wasn't a very superficial answer what came, and it really made me cry. So I know it's for real. I was like, look, I live in this state of bliss and peace and happiness and just this overwhelming joy thanks to the Jinkies. And I just wish I could wave a magic wand and that everybody in the world feels like this. And it came unexpected. I mean, yes, I'm on social media, and yes, I'm trying to popularize the Jinkies and bring it to the masses, but the way it came out and in the setting and the way it was, like how I felt it in my body, I was like, wow, that really is. It's not just something I'm saying or like some sort of a brainwash. Like it really is my genuine desire. Like it boggles my mind if everybody was just happy and content and fully, trusting life. Like it boggles my mind the kind of world we live in. So I really feel like it's a true soul desire, and that revelation shifted something for me. So there was a real, as they say, like the freeing the dreams. There was another keynote for that week. And if that's not freeing the dream, I don't know what is. Like I no longer even read the keynotes and study the material of the Delta week. I just step into the new position, and literally like within the next hour, I'm getting presented with what is it that I'm meant to work with that week. So it was another profound week of heart opening, vortex of energy, just feeling overwhelmed with all the emotion of my brother being there, having the dream freed, and just like it set in motion so many things, like, no, this is really what I want. And but what it did set in motion was like this conflict of, because I was trying to be on social media, and I was like, okay, Jinkies is so encompassing, I gotta find what's my niche, what's my angle, how do I present this thing to the world. So I was trying this and that, getting external advice. Oh, it has to be like problem and solution, find the pain points, you can't just talk about bliss doesn't sell. What is bliss? What's transformation? Everybody sells transformation these days. So There's all these external advice, and I was getting really confused. And the things I was like, I would find a niche or an angle, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. It aligns with my life experience. But then content wouldn't like I wouldn't it'd be hard to like create stuff. It was just not flowing. So come the fourth week of the Delta with its very important key line of clarity, unease, intuition, and clarity. So that is unease is what I was feeling. Then as soon as we hang up on the next Delta call and I step into unease, intuition, and clarity, I get on a call with a different mentor and coach and do the whole verbal diarrhea. Look, I'm trying this, and that, and then the dream came to me. We freed the dream now. I'm sure that this is what I'm meant to be doing. And she listened to me and expressing all this. I'm trying this, but then people tell me this doesn't sell. But I want to. I'm constantly transforming. How do I put it all into? And she said it with perfect clarity. It landed so powerfully that I again was like all close to tears or maybe even crying. That what I hear you say is that you've been on a transformational path your whole life. And despite transforming and achieving certain outcomes and life getting, better, obviously, with every program, there was still no lasting happiness until you found the Gene Keys. I'm paraphrasing by now, but that was the gist of it. Because the Gene Keys really did finally give me the lasting sense of bliss and happiness and this kind of, like I said, completeness and just joy. And then for anybody else who's just one step behind you, just still doing transformational programs, seeking for this, lasting sense of joy, you can point them the way, escort them this way, to the Jinkies way. So yeah, it was after many weeks and even months of trying to find the right angle to present the Jinkies, to tie it into my life experience. It was just so powerful. The clarity of the delta, the step of the delta, but the clarity was just uncanny. And it hasn't stopped. So I got this clarity. I couldn't stop. I was just writing, rewrote my whole website. The videos started coming out of me like, I just can't, I can't, I can't stop talking. Like this alignment, this clarity has really set so many things in motion. Yeah, I've just launched a newsletter. I rewrote my bios. I'm here talking to you about my experiences and not really slacking off. So yes, clarity, it's not just the easing of the unease. It's just so much more. Like, I guess, combined with the Jinky 1 transit I was in, also now moved into the 43, which is insight. So I'm getting tons of insights, tons of ideas. Yes, and it was also my birthday, 40th birthday on the weekend. And I've disconnected the phone for Sunday and I did a big tarot spread, and every single card was just so potent. And because the key line here is connected to spirit. So I was just, every single one was like full of messaging. I was just hitting and downloading, and things that before didn't make sense were like all falling into place and making sense. It's just honestly, truly, like whatever the key line of the week is, it's that's it. I'm just experiencing that to the max, and every single week is delivering. Like, if I had one of those transformations once in 6 months, that would have already been important to just go like, oh my God, I'm having a massive shift every single week. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, unbelievable. Is this gonna be my Gene Keys? Yes, but Delta specifically is so gonna be my life's work because it's out of this world. So on this, I will wrap up. I'm glad that I've got to catch up on what's happening. I'm still in the week of clarity, and that's what, going back to it cut out, and then I said it in the first video, but then it crashed. That yes, now I'm not. I assumed that I'm the cell and I need to look after myself first and foremost. So I'm not no longer extending myself, helping others when I'm not feeling 100%. But what's happening now is because I'm so enriched with the ideas and the creativity and the clarity, like I can't stop creating. I mean, I guess it's a good problem to have, but yes, I'm still a little bit underslept and perhaps, well, not malnourished. I've been feeding myself really well, but yeah, definitely could do with another full night's sleep, just because just want to create nonstop. So it's beautiful. All right, on this I will end. Thank you so much for listening. I will, in a couple of days, we're switching to the next position. Like I said, I'm not even looking anymore. I think I know, yes, it is number one, which is me finally bringing into form all of the insights. And I'm already bringing it into form, so I can just like, I'm very curious to see what the next week will hold for me. Thank you for listening, and reach out. I'm gonna be doing Delta for the rest of my life. So yeah, get on the list. We'll organize. I have so many ideas for this wonderful game of human transformation. All right. Yeah.